Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for October 2019. This month, I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings. And to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Ascendant, and Cancer Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign between Gemini and Cancer, or Cancer and Leo, you might want to watch that video, because I've been getting emails and comments recently that some people that have been born on the cusp have found their messages are coming to them from those videos. So you might want to check those out. So all that being said, Cancer, now on to your October 2019 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, your reading looks pretty good. We'll see what comes up. You have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is the karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor, the planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to give you karmic good fortune. It can also be the ups and downs of karma. It could be a karmic cycle ending, a new karmic cycle beginning. I feel like everything's starting to fall into place now, Cancer, after a long time of things being kind of like scattered or jumbled up for you. Some of you are getting involved in training, lecturing, teaching, and if you're not doing it, you could be receiving it. And I got this in the beginning, and I didn't say it at first because I wanted to see if it came up again. But I'm hearing from my guides that some of you are going to get hired for a new job, or if you put yourself out there now, you'll get hired for a new job. So in October or very soon, if you've applied for a job, you may get hired this month. Or if you put yourself out there looking for a new job, you have new employment coming in soon. I do feel, Cancer, sorry, I have allergies. I do feel, Cancer, that you've been kind of battered around a little bit emotionally from other people and other people's emotions. And their effect and influence on you and your emotions. So I feel like you've been battered around a bit by other people's emotions. But it's like you have to take everything in stride. You have to move along, or you've had to move along. Some of you that are interested in someone romantically speaking are going to make a big play for them. You may ask them out. You may make a pass at them. People say that anymore? I don't know. That's like old school speak, right? Well, I am old school. Don't get mad at me. I just see like you going for it. Like, like, wow, I'm really into them. I'm going to make a play for them. I'm going to, make some big move. Now, not all of you, but I do see some of you Cancers feeling like you want some action, romantic action, love action, intimacy, like that's like kicking up in you in October. But I'm going to tell you, like, you have to heal. This is a big month of healing for you. And I'm not just saying 1 month. It could go on. It could have been going on already in September, continuing on into November. But I feel like there's a lot of healing going on with you. And if you've been sick or had any health issues, October is going to be a healing month. If you have any surgeries or had any procedures done, or if you had been not well in August, September, October is like a healing month for you. But this can also be emotional healing, not just, medical, physical health healing. I feel like some of you could get involved, romantically speaking, with a Taurus or a Leo. So the next card you have here, very good card, you have Ace of Pentacles. This is financial blessings coming to you from God or the universe, whatever you want to call it, the divine source, spirit, God, the universe. It's like you're getting blessings of financial abundance and or financial stability. You could be getting a raise, you could be receiving an inheritance, it could be some kind of insurance payout, or a lawsuit settlement could have come up. I feel many of you that are working or getting a new job, either one, I see a salary increase for you. And I feel for some of you, it's taking you, my guides are saying, taking you to the next bracket. So that could mean tax bracket. It could be putting you in another tax bracket, or it could be next bracket or level in the, hierarchy of the career or business or job that you are in. I feel some of you Cancers are going to find there was something screwball about money, and that somebody may have been messing around with money. Now, if you have elderly parents and they're not well, or just elderly and they need help to straighten out their finances, you could find out that one of your siblings was like dabbling it around, like, stealing some money or playing funny with the numbers of your parents' finances. Or you could find that companies have been doing it, or a business was doing it, like with your pay, or somebody you care about's money. But I get, it doesn't feel so much to me like it's your money, although some of you it could be connected to a significant other doing it, and then it would be your money. But it feels like it's connected to you, but at a little bit of a distance, and that you're going to find out about it, or something's going to become aware to you. It come into your awareness and knowledge that there was some screwing around with money or numbers. I feel you're going to find out about that in October, and possibly even throughout, even till the end of November. Some of you are going to inherit money too. Wow, so you've got quite a few possibilities here. Cancers really need to pay attention to this Ace of Pentacles card, because it's definitely bringing up all these different scenarios. Because I do get some of you, I get wallop, bam, here's some cash, and I hear the words inheritance. So I do feel some of you are going to receive an inheritance. And this person could have passed away quite a while ago, because if any of you have ever gone through that with estates when they get settled, sometimes you don't get that money right away. Some people wait months and months or years. It's not usually that like money's right out of the gate to you. Sometimes it is, but it's, so doesn't mean they passed away just now. It could have been that this happened before. It's going to enable you to do something special, this money, whether it's a raise or however you get it, or an inheritance, because it's going to give you some sense of freedom, and it may change, you may change your living space due to this. You might. So it could be like you move to a different location, or now you have money to put down payment on a house and you were renting before. I mean, it's going to give you freedom, but I feel like a lot of you are going to do something to do with a living space. You could renovate your living space or redecorate it, but for many of you, I feel like it's giving you freedom, and you may want to buy another property or go somewhere else. You have the Lovers card next. This is two people that are intertwined and have an empathic connection. You can, you're in tune with each other's needs. This can be a high level of sexual chemistry here. Sometimes it's romantic love as well. The angel in the card is either blessing the couple or creating a disruption for the couple, like exes, jobs, friends that could be interfering. So it could go either way. The angel's blessing the couple or interfering with the couple. I definitely get some of you Cancers are going to be seeing someone new. That comes up strongly here. It's time to heal old wounds with a partner, and some big projects and plans are going to come up here that you're going to do or work on together, possibly renovating your house, moving. Those could be the things if you're coupled, like seriously coupled and married. But I feel like there is some kind of healing that needs to occur between you and your partner. I feel some of you that are in a serious relationship or married or really dating somebody intently, I feel like an examination of the relationship is going to come up. Like your relationship will be examined or scrutinized in some way. Healing does need to occur for married Cancers. I do feel that there's been people that have interfered with your relationship. Maybe unwittingly. They may have interfered by offhand comments they made or decisions they made that you're connected with them, and then somehow it interfered with you and your partner. You know, be careful. Those of you that meet someone new and you get really intertwined with them, or even if you're already coupled and your relationship is pretty cool and pretty good, there's jealousy and envy about this relationship. So if you haven't gotten into it yet, just know there's going to be some maybe friends or relatives of yours that are kind of envious or jealous of it. Or if you're already coupled and there's been interference and there's been, you know, things that have, you know, other people have kind of screwed up your relationship or interfered with it, they could be jealous and envious of your relationship. I really do feel like you need to clear the pathway and resettle your energy somewhere else. Like even if you're married or seriously coupled or living together, like, or single, either way, I feel like my guides are like, especially if you're coupled, there's something about what's been going on, family or friends or neighbors or whatever, like resettling somewhere else would be definitely beneficial for your energy of you and your partner. You've got the Hermit here next. The Hermit is your spirit guides lighting the way, showing you the path to go. It could also be you. You could be the Hermit where you're like taking a step back, getting a lay of the land before you proceed forward. But you're still going to be guided by your spirit guides no matter what. I feel like you need better conditions and that you and your family or something has been under too much stress and pressure. Maybe your area that you live in has been like, I don't know, 5G in your area? I don't know. Or is there like toxic, I'm getting like toxicity in the area. Like did somebody do a chemical spill? Is there a chemical spill that happened somewhere? Is there some chemicals from a company or a manufacturing plant or something being, you know, airborne around you? Or is it the drinking water? Or is it like radiation? Were they testing anything and like radiation came out? Or do you live near a nuclear facility? I don't really know, but now that's not going to apply to all of you. But some of you, I get the feeling like where you're living might have some ill effects to you and your family's health and body. So you might want to look into that if you're somebody that doesn't like watching the news or doesn't keep up on stuff like that, or, you know, doesn't watch mainstream news or don't read the paper or newspaper or, you know, whatever. See if you can look about, if you haven't heard of it. Some of you may go, oh my God, I know exactly what that is. This big spill happened, or this big, you know, chemical dump happened or something. And I feel it's healthy for you to move. It's weird that, because your cards don't look like moving at all to me, but it keeps coming up here. In your reading. Some of you may be having problems with your hip. You or someone extremely close to you, a spouse, a parent, a child, you. There could be like hip dysplasia, or also possibility of hip replacement going on for some of you Cancers. I feel like there's some things that are in the shadows around you that you need to dig into and have it come out and come to the light. But I feel that you're reticent to do this because I'm seeing a crab. Like, have you ever seen the little crabs when they go in the hole in the sand and then they take all the little clumps of sand and then they cover the little hole up and then they disappear in the sand? I feel that that's kind of what's happening with you. Like, I feel like there's some things you don't want to see, or you maybe are afraid to dig into or look at. And maybe it's not what I just talked about with like environmental things around your living area. It could be other things that you have suspicions about, like people doing this or people doing that, or somebody committing fraud, or somebody taking money, or whatever, whatever, whatever. And I feel like some things need to come to light, or you need to investigate it. I don't know. It's coming up here with the Hermit. You've got, this is your only like really disappointing card in the reading, but we have to see what the message is. You have Five of Cups, and Five of Cups is sadness, loss, and regret. Sometimes this can also mean an issue with drinking alcohol. You or somebody else you're connected to could have a problem and be doing excessive drinking. Not always, just sometimes. But it's usually like, but not all hope is lost though, because in the card, the behind the man or woman that's upset, there is still two cups upright, which means not all hope is lost. You may feel like you've been taking too long to do something, because the energy of procrastination comes up around this. And whatever it is you've been waiting too long to do, Cancer, you may have some guilt about it, because I also get procrastination and guilt connected to each other. I feel that you're a little upset with yourself, some of you Cancers, that you had difficulty controlling your emotions about something, and you spewed out in angry words, or you got extremely emotional. It could be not even just anger. It could be crying or an extreme reaction, that now you wish that you could pull that back and not do it. Like an angry outburst from you, an upset outburst, or, you know, hysterics or something. And I feel like, so I'm getting a bunch of emotions here for you. Some of it's procrastination, some of it's guilt, some of it's regret about being extremely emotionally or like emotive about something. Some of you, I actually feel, are worried about the world. And I feel that you're starting to feel like you're having a lack of faith in humanity and what you're seeing happening in the world at large, or in your own life with other people around you. It could go either way. But it first came up like with humanity and what people, how people are behaving, how people are treating each other. Some of you may actually feel like there's some things going on, either personally or out in the world, that have made you feel like you want to retreat and go into seclusion. Just like I said about the crab putting the little bits of sand all around and going into that hole. I feel some of you feel that way. You may think of moving to like a more rural or area, or out in the woods, or, you know, in the mountains, or, you know, far, far away. I get some of you feeling like the energies of people are too overwhelming. And it could be the collective, again, the world at large, or it could be within the people around you that you normally dealt with, or even in a working situation. If you worked in a place where you feel like the energy was really toxic and people's energy was extremely negative and people were doing covert or hiding things, some of what I said in the Hermit and in this card here with the Five of Cups can apply to you know, all that felt to me like moving away, and wanting to seclude yourself and get away from this negativity and negative energy. But for some of you, this could be occurring in a job situation. So you have to see how this applies to you. And as I always say, Cancer, if you watch your rising sign and your moon sign in a general reading like this, it's going to give you the components and the pieces that maybe put things together for you more. Maybe because some people have told me, well, a little bit of my sun sign made sense, a little bit of my rising sign made sense, and some of my moon sign made sense. Some people have that experience. And if you really are bored and you got a lot of time on your hands, maybe you're cooking in the kitchen or cleaning something, put the video on a year ago for this time frame of October of 2018 and see if this stuff isn't happening for you now, because I also get people that write to me about that and say that happens from time to time. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so much for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special videos I record for Vimeo, those links are posted below this video and are also found on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series listed. You just go to the heading you want of the video series you're interested in, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo for downloaded purchase. Now, some of the links below, one is for the October 2019 Psychic Crystal reading, where I look into my crystal and give you additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for your sign for the month of October 2019. The other newer video series that's listed below, the link below, is for the Horseshoe Tarot spread, 7-card spread, which is focusing on one or more important themes or people or both going on in your life and giving you the hidden messages, the outside influences, what's going on in the present, what the outcome is going to be. So you might want to check those videos out as well. And there's probably a couple other links below you might want to check out. Also, if you would like to get more predictions and messages from my spirit guides through me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can visit my social media pages, The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC on Facebook, and also my Instagram page, The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. On those places, I pull tarot cards, oracle cards, angel cards, animal oracle cards, sacred geometry cards, mermaid cards. I use the crystal. I may even use the gemstone crystals at sometimes and give you predictions from them. So you never know what predictions and messages are going to be there, so please be sure to check them out. Many people find those messages are resonating with them. And those predictions are not just for the day I post the prediction and message. Many times they cover 4 to 6 weeks, a couple of months, 6 to 9 months, the next week. You just never know what is going to come up and what messages and what timing is connected to those messages. Also, if you're interested in watching some interesting baking, cake making, pastry making, and decorating, and getting psychic predictions here on my channel, you can watch my episodes of The Psychic Pastry Chef, where I combine my 22 years of experience as a pastry chef with my 18 years of experience as a psychic and combine them together and make cakes and pastries and decorate them and put them together and give you predictions for your zodiac sign while doing so. So I surely hope you check that out on my channel as well. And Cancer, if you would like to see what gemstone crystal my spirit guides are saying would be the best gemstone crystal for you for the month of October 2019 that will vibrate the best with your energies and frequencies this month, I'm putting them in a separate video. I did that last month. I'm doing it again this month. I may enter it back into these videos. I'm not sure if I want to keep doing them separately, but check them out on my channel and see what crystal you get for the month of October. So I hope you have an absolutely outstanding month of October, Cancer. And know that I wish you Many blessings and peace.